Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Prabhu, we are not, yeah.
Om Asmat Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Paramagurubhyo Namaha. Om Sarvagurubhyo Namaha. Jnananandam Mayam Devam Nirmalam Spatikakritim Adharam Sarva Vidyanam Ayagrimam Upasmahe Neelatungastanagiri Subdhamudbhoti Krishnam Parartyam Swam Sudhisarasirasiddhamadhyapayanthi So Chisthayam Srajnigalitam Ya Phalat Kritya Bhungte Godhadasyai Namayidhamidam Bhuyaye Vastu Bhuyaha Annavayal Puduvayandal Arangarku Pannu Tiruppavai Palpadiyam In Isayal Padi Kuduttal Natpamalai Poomalai Shudi Kuduttalai Sollu Shudi Kudutta Sudarkodiye Tolpavai Padi Arula Valla Palvalayai Nadini Vengadavar Kennai Vidiyendra Immatram Nam Kadava Vanname Nalgu பாதகங்கள் தீர்க்கும் பரமனடி காட்டும் வேதம் அனைத்துக்கும் வித்தாகும் கோதை தமிழ் ஐயைந்தும் ஐந்தும் அறியாத மானிடரை வையம் சுமப்பதும் வம்பு. This is the beautiful sloka where it speaks about the importance of Tiruppavai. பாதகங்கள் தீர்க்கும் பரமனடி காட்டும். It removes all the obstacles in our life, especially the obstacles that's stopping us progress in our bhakti, in our surrender to Krishna. And it shows the lotus feet of the Lord. Padahangal Tirkum, Paraman Adi Katum. It shows the lotus feet of the Lord. Which one? That is, Vedam Anithikum Vittahum. This particular literature is the seed or the essence of the entire Vedas. Padahangal Tirkum, Paramadi Katum, Vedam Anithikum Vittahum. Which one is that? Kodai Tamil. Koda is the name of Andal, another name of Andal. Kodai Tamil means it's a literature written by Andal, Kodai, in the language of Tamil, which is Ayyindum Ayindum. Ayyindum means 5 by 5. 5 multiplied by 5 is 25. Ayindum plus 5 makes it 30. Ayyindum Ayindum means 30 Pasurams, verses, stanzas written by Kodai Nachiyar, which is the seed and essence of the Vedas, which removes all the padagangal, all the sins, all the obstacles, and shows the lotus feet of the Lord. This literature, everyone should know. If no one knows this literature of 30 verses, Ariyada Manidarai, those who doesn't know, the human man, the mankind who doesn't know this Tiruppavai, Vayam Sumatpadum Vambu. It is just literally weightage for Mother Earth, for them to live in this world. It's a burden for Earth to carry such people who have not read or understood or chanted Tiruppavai. So we should understand we are all fortunate and to be gathering every day morning without fail by the blessings of Andal, by the blessings of the Lord of Andal, that we are all able to continue this so far and relish each verses. In the last class, previous 5 sessions, starting with the first one, Margari Tingal Madinirainda Nannalal நீராட போதுவீர் போதிமினோ நேருழீர் சீர் மல்கும் ஆய்ப்பாடி செல்வ சிறுமீர்கால் கூர்வேல் கொடுந்தொழிலன் நந்தகோபன் குமரன் ஏறார்ந்த கன்னி யசோத இளம் சிங்கம் கார்மேனி செங்கன் கதிர் மதியம் போல் முகத்தான் நாராயணனே நமக்கே பறை தருவான் பாரோ புகழ படிந்தேலோர் எம்பாவாய். From this particular Pasuram, we understood three things. Sadhyam, also called as Purushartham, which is what is the goal of our life. And when we say goal, life goal, who is going to perform that activity? That is the second one, Adhikari. And then what is the mean, Upayam or Sadhana that we need to perform to attain the goal? So Sadhyam, Adhikari, Sadhana. Adhikaris are Adhikaris are we who are eager, having a desire, wanting to do something. And what is the do something? Is service to the Lord. And that is our goal. We want to serve the Lord. And what is the mean to achieve the goal in our life? To eternally engage in the service of the Lord, which is called Parai. Parai means eternal service. Parai means mokshan, mukti, salvation, liberation, for engaging ourselves in the eternal service. And that is called Purushartham. Important for us, all of us, to have a goal in our life as being engaged in the service of the Lord. That is why that is what Sadhyam and Purushartham, and we are the Adhikari. And what is the Sadhana? Upayam, Narayana Ne. Narayana Ne. No one else but Narayana is the only means by which we can attain our eternal goal in our life, to engage in the service of the Lord. Then we move on to second Pasuram. Vayattu வாழ்வீர்கள் nam pap. வையத்து வாழ்வீர்கள் நாமும் நம் பாவைக்கு செய்யும் கிரிசைகள் கேளீரோ பாட்கடலுள் பையத்துயின்ற பரமனடி பாடி நெய்யுண்ணோம் பாலுண்ணோம் நாட்காலை நீராடி மையிட்டெழுதோம் மலரிட்டு நாமுடியோம் செய்யாதன செய்யோம் தீக்குறளை சென்றோதும் ஐயமும் பிச்சையும் ஆந்தனையும் கை காட்டி உய்யுமாறெண்ணி உகந்தேலோர் எம்பாவாய். In this one, we learned what are the things that we need to be doing and what are the things that we should not be doing. That's the thing that we learned, that especially we have to be engaged, we have to develop certain qualities of what to do and what not to do. That pleases Krishna. That we learned in the second Pasuram. And the third one is the gratitude that you want to show to those people who have helped us in our life. That is the gratitude Pasuram. Because the people in the Gokula, they let the girls of Vrindavan to go and perform this Pavai Nombu. They let them to go. They let them to go so that they can pray for the welfare of the city, of the village, of the people. But that became an opportunity for these Gopis to get connected to Krishna. Pray so that Krishna can become their husband. So that is the third Pasuram. ஓங்கி உலகளந்த உத்தமன் பேர் பாடி நாங்கள் நம் பாவைக்கு சாற்று நீர் ஆடினால் தீங்கின்றி நாடெல்லாம் திங்கள் மும்மாறி பெய்து ஓங்கு பெருஞ்சென்னலோடு கயலுகள பூங்குவலை போதில் பொறிவண்டு கண்படுப்ப தேங்காதை புக்கியிருந்த சீத்தமுளை பற்றி வாங்க உடம் நிறைக்கும் வள்ளல் பெரும் பசுக்கள் நீங்காத செல்வம் நிறைந்தேலோர் எம்பாவாய். So that is the third Pasuram. After understanding their prayers, they are moved. Then the fourth Pasuram, as soon as the prayers was done, the Varuna Devata, he immediately came there with folded hand and saying, I am at your service. Please engage me as you like to be engaged. I need to be engaged. It is what we learned from this one is Bhagavata Sheshatun. That is how it is important to serve the devotees. Even the Varuna Devata himself came down to serve the Gopis because he knows that they are the great devotees of the Lord. Therefore, he came, Arimare Kanna, Undani Kai Karavel, Ariyul Pukku Muhundu Kuda Teri, Uri Mudalvan, Uravan Pol Makerutu, Pariantolude Patpanaban Kayil, Aribol, Minni Valamburi Bol Nindarindu, Tada de Saranga Mudetta Sara Marai Pol, Vara Ulahinil Pedirai, Nangalum Margari Nidada, Mahundelor Empavai. So that's the fourth sloka, verse we saw. After finishing 4, the Gopis are all gathered together and getting ready to go the next day morning. They are coming to an agreement. Yeah, we are going to get ready. We'll participate in this one. We'll all join you tomorrow morning. We'll go together. But one Gopi raised a concern, a question that how is it even possible for us to attain what you're talking about? It seemed to be very difficult. We cannot attain this one. To answer our concern of karma is going to stop us. We don't have a qualification. We need to do a lot of prior chitta karma. And many people who are great people who are taken a big project also failed in their life. And what to speak about us? Also, we have multiple agenda in our prayers. So how can we even be successful? Even Krishna, we don't know. Krishna may or may not give us blessings. To answer that, we saw the fifth Pasuram that was yesterday. மாயனை மண்ணு வடமதுரை மைந்தனை தூய பெருநீர் யமனை துறைவனை ஆயர் குலத்தினில் தோன்றும் அணிவிளக்கை தாயை குடல் விளக்கம் செய்த தாமோதரனை தூயோமாய் வந்து நாம் தூமலர் தூவித் தொழுது வாயினால் பாடி மனத்தினால் சிந்திக்க போய விழையும் பூதருவான் என்றனவும் தீனில் தூசாகும் செப்பேலோர் எம்பாவாய். After finishing this one, now the sixth one is previous day they all agreed they're going to get up early morning and go. What happened was next day morning, when they're ready, few people when they're ready, rest of them were not there. Then they have not got out of their bed. They're still sleeping happily. So the leader of the Gopis, she goes, knocks the door, and then wake up a Gopi. And then tell, get up. It's time. We are getting late. You have to now get up. We have to go and do our service. Get up now. And that is the sixth Pasuram. But before we get into the sixth Pasuram, yesterday, I just realized today that I realized yesterday after we finished our session that I missed a couple of important, deeper meaning of that particular Pasuram, which is says Mayane Mannu Vadamadre Maindane, where one of the deeper meaning is to understand the glories of Acharya. One who can change us is Mayan. That is Acharya. Acharya is also addressed as Mayan because he is changing our consciousness from the low grade to the higher grade. Who can do this? So he is also a Mayan. Wherever the Acharya is present in the Holy Dham, that is Mathura, Ayodhya. It is not that we have to go to Mathura and Ayodhya. We have to go definitely. But then wherever the Acharya is present, that place, Guru is present, that place itself a Tirtham. He is the Tirtham. That which purifies us is called Tirtham. Tirtham is that which purifies us. Jalam is used for many purposes. Watering the plant, washing ourselves, rinsing our mouth, and all those things we call it as jalam. But then when we are consuming it, it's called tirtham. So Acharya is tirtham. He purifies us. He is the one who purifies us. The river purifies. The Lord purifies when we worship. But just by seeing an Acharya, we get purified. We have to go to the temple and worship to get purified to the Lord. But then by just getting a glance of a Guru, we get purified. That's the power of Acharya. He appears in the Guru Parampara. Arya Kulam. Arya Kulam means, another meaning of Arya Kulam is he appears in the Guru Parampara. And that means very important, you cannot accept a self-made Guru. One cannot say, I am a Guru. You don't fall into any parampara. You don't have a Guru Parampara. Nowadays, a lot of Gurus, they all call themselves as Guru, but they don't have a Guru Parampara. Therefore, they are not agreed. But this Guru, he appears in a Guru Parampara, Arya Kulam. Therefore, he is authentic, bona fide Guru. He is the one who initiates it. Thayai Kudal Vilakkam Seida Damodaranai. So he imparts a mantra, he gives the knowledge. He is Tam Odhu Adaranai. He practiced what is being instructed to his disciples. Tam, Odhu means to tell. Tam means himself. Odhu, what he inside. Adharanai means he practices first. He practices himself and then teaches and preaches others. That is Acharya. To that Acharya, we must go. Tuyomai Vandanam. We have to go to that Acharya and surrender at his lotus feet and offer the Ashtavida Pushpam. We have to offer everything that we could to him. When we do this one, all our papam will be washed away. He will make sure that nothing will stick to us. No papam will be stick on to us. That is an important deeper meaning from the previous sloka. that we missed yesterday. Now, before we get into the sloka for today, this entire Tiruppavai can be grouped into three: 1 to 5, 6 to 15, 16 to 29, or 16 to 30. Now, 1 to 5 is an introduction that what we saw. What we saw is introduction. That's all. Now, 6 to 15 is divided into one group called Bhagavata Tirupalli Eluchi. Tirupalli Eluchi means to wake up. Usually, Tirupalli Eluchi is done for we can see, we are familiar with one thing, that we want to wake up the Lord, then we sing a song or we play a song, Suprabhatam. Kausalya Supraja Rama Purva Sandhya Pravartate Uttishta Narasa Dhula Kartavyam Devamaniham Uttishta Govinda Uttishta Gardatvaja Uttishta Kamala Kanta Trailokyam Mangalam Puru. So we play this one. This is Tirupalli Ezhuchi. To wake up the Lord, we sing a song. But no one in the history has sung a song to wake up a devotee. It's only Nachia, it's only Andal, it's only Kodai who has sung a song to wake up the devotees. So beautiful. And this 6th to 15th Pasuram is all about waking up Bhagavatas, waking, not Bhagavan, Bhagavatas, waking up the devotees. Therefore, it's called Bhagavata Tirupalli Aichi Prakaranam. This section is called waking up of deities. Only Andal this one. Again, this particular set of Pasuram, 6 to 15, has two types. Within that, it has two types. Where on the Gopi, the leaders of the Gopi goes to the door, front of the door, and she starts waking up. She doesn't enter the house from the outside of. This is again, it's like almost like a setup. It's like a stage performance or a drama. We have to really get into this one to imagine how things happening in Vrindavan at this time when we are reading this Pasuram. Now, Gopi is standing in front of this door of another Gopi and waking her up, giving some reasons. It's getting late, that giving some evidence that it's already morning time, so you better get up. And some from the Gopi who's not willing to get up, lying on the bed, she's responding back without getting up, saying, no, 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 it's not late yet. It's still dark. Not I can take another 5, 10 more minutes of sleep and nap, and then I can come back. But she's telling, the outsiders telling, no, 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 it's already late. And she gives further reasoning. So this between the 6th and 15th Pasuram, there are conversations. We have to, that's only on the 15th Pasuram, there is directly a conversation between the outsider and insider. But then, keeping that as a base, we have to extend that to the previous Pasuram from 6 to 14 also. Otherwise, when we read this Pasuram, it looks like only one person is speaking, the other person is not responding. But we have to understand it is a conversation and derive certain response of the insider. When the outsider is telling all this thing, we have to derive some things from the answer that's been told here from the insider. Not to worry, we are going to see how to see all those things over here in this particular Pasuram. Now, to worship the Lord, there is a procedure. We need to know how to worship the Lord. Even for example, when we go to any temple, there is a procedure how to enter the temple, where to go first, where to go next, where to go next after that, and then when to go in front of the deity, Krishna, Narayana, Vishnu. When to go to him. We need to know this one. It's a procedure. To see of a bhakti, to develop our bhakti, for example, say you have a plant. If the plant, you put a seed, and if the plant has to grow, it grows. Sometimes you have to give a support to the plant by sticking on putting a stick on it and tying it with something. So it grows straight. If it doesn't have the support system, the plant may just bend, or it may get spoiled, whatever could happen. Therefore, there should be a support system for the plant to grow nicely and then finally get the beautiful flower at the top. Likewise, we have to we have to grow in such a way with a proper support system, so we can finally offer our Atma, our love to Krishna. And that support system has to have a procedure. Likewise, the plant, like the plant, we should also follow. It is not that we go directly to Krishna. We have to have a support system, and that support system is Bhagavatas, or the devotees. Therefore, we have to have devotees first in our life. With the devotees' support, with their blessings, with their guidance, with their permission, then next step is we go to Sri Mahalakshmi, Sita Devi, Radha Rani. So we go to them, we approach them. By the blessings and by the permissions and by the recommendation of Sri Mahalakshmi, then we go in front of the Lord, and the Lord accepts us. What we are doing, most of them doing, is enter the temple, go straight to the Lord, have a conversation with him, and Lord doesn't like it. In fact, Lord does not like it. Therefore, it's very important for us to understand that we have to approach the Lord. We have to go through the devotees, serve the devotees. The devotees are Guru, Acharya, all the devotees that we have in connection, association. We have to serve them. By serving them, we get the kataksham of Sri Mahalakshmi. By having the kataksham of Sri Mahalakshmi, that means we got the grace of Krishna. For example, if you read the poetries of those days, Arvas and many saints, they all sent the birds as the messenger, as they send the birds as a messenger, saying that you go talk to so and so, pass on the message. I've been waiting for you for this long. If you don't come, I cannot sustain myself. You please come. So they send the message expressing their love to Krishna. So either they send a parrot. Most of them send parrots, by the way. They send a parrot. So the parrot are nothing in our life, or the devotees, gurus, and acharyas. So this is the theme, the entire theme of Pasuram number 6 to Pasuram number 15, the 10th Pasuram, is about waking up these girls of Gokulam, meaning we are getting in connection with the devotees. That is the first thing. And from the 16th Pasuram, 17th, 18th, 19th, and 20 is waking up Dwarapalakas and the devotees who are very closely attached to Krishna. In the 16th Pasuram, it is the Dwarapalakas, the gatekeepers will be woken up. And the 17th Pasuram, Nanda Gopalan, that is Nanda Maharaj, Yashoda, and Balaram are woken up. And then 18, 19, 20, Nappinnai, the very intimate devotee of Krishna. And then from the 21 onwards, 21 to 29, they wake up Krishna directly. So you see the sequence of the Pasuram also, they don't go directly to Krishna. It is only the introduction is given, the devotees are woken up, the devotees who are we are with, they are woken up, and then the Nityasuris are woken up, and then finally they go to Krishna. This is the theme. This is what we are going to see for next 10 days in the 10 Pasuram, starting with the first Pasuram. This particular Pasuram is also speaks about types of devotees. One type of devotee is this Pasuram. Another type of devotee comes tomorrow. Another type of devotees comes on the next third day. Therefore, different grades and different types of devotees. They all give reasons differently why they want to get up. It's quite interesting. So let's start with today's Pasuram. புள்ளும் சிலுமிடகான் புல்லரையன் கோயில் வெள்ளை விழிசங்கன் பேரரவம் கேட்டிலையோ பில்லா எழுந்திராய் பேய்முளை நஞ்சுண்டு கள்ளச் சகடம் கலக்கழிய காலோஞ்சி வெள்ளத்தரவில் துயிலமர்ந்த வித்தினை உள்ளத்து கொண்டு முனிவர்களும் யோகிகளும் மெல்ல எழுந்தறி என்ற பேரரவம் உள்ளம் புகுந்து குளிந்தேலோர் எம்பாவாய். Now let's see the word by word meaning. Pullum. Pull means bird. Pullum, birds is plural here. Pullum, chilambina. Chilambina, creeping. The birds are creeping. That means the birds are creeping means what she's trying to tell. She's walked, and right now this particular Gopi is standing in front of the door of another Gopi who is still on the bed, not gotten up yet. But previous night, she promised she's going to get up early and come with them to do the service. But now she's late. She's still sleeping. Therefore, she's going in front of that Gopi's house, standing in front of the house, and she's telling, Pullum Shilambina Karn. Pullum means birds, and Shilambina means creeping, making sounds, which indicates it's early in the morning. When the birds are making sounds, that means early morning. It's time to get up. You agreed previous night that you're going to join me. You'll get up before me and be ready near the door. While coming, you can going to join me, but you're still sleeping. And the girl from inside is telling, it is still not morning yet. That's what she told. But if she's not morning yet, the important point we need to know here is pullum means the birds are also creeping. Pullum chilaminakan means even the birds are all sleeping. That means creeping. That means someone has already got up. Who are they? The person was already in the front of the door. They already got up before even the birds could creep. That means they got up first. The birds are also creeping. Everyone is ready now. It's morning time. You got to get ready. Khan means see. Can you see? Pullarayan. Pullarayan. Now that inside girl is telling, no, 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 it's nothing. Bird is not creeping. Nothing is creeping. Maybe they didn't have a good sleep last night. That's why they are creeping. Because you also didn't sleep very well in the night. That's why you got up in the morning. You have been thinking about Krishna throughout the night. You didn't get good sleep. Therefore, you got up earlier. Maybe the birds also didn't get good sleep thinking about like yourself, about Krishna. They also did not sleep well. They are creeping. Then she thought, okay, my God, she's not understanding it's early morning. Then she goes into the next phase, telling that pull arayan, pull arayan, pull arayan. Again, pull means bird, arayan means king. The king of the bird, koil means temple, vellai means white in color, vellai means white in color, vellai, white. Vili means calling, vili means to call, and Changin means conch, let me, yeah. Pullin Silaminagan, Pullare and Coil, Vellai, Willi Singin, Pair, Willi Sangin, Pair Aravum Ketelayo, Vellai Seven Pair Ketelayo. So can't you hear the great sound, pair, great, Aravam, noise. Aravam also means snake. Over here, in this context, Aravam means noise or a sound. Ketilayo, Ketilayo, did you not hear? The conch shell has been blown already. The conch shell has been blown already in the temple of the king of the king of the birds temple, meaning Garuda is a king of all the birds, which she's telling it's a temple of Narayana, Vishnu, who has Garuda as his Vagana or his vehicle. Who's in that temple, the conch shell has been blown. Don't you hear that? That's what she's saying. Pullum silaminakan, pullarayan koil, vellai velisangin, peraravum kettilayo. Now she's calling it Pillai. Pillai, she's calling it Pillai. My dear child or the girl, why she's calling out Pillai means you are very immature. You are still childish. Pillai, Pillai, Erundirai, please get up, wake up. And she's not getting up at all. She's still sleeping. Then she thought, if I'm going to tell her in this way, she's not going to get up. I have to do something to create some fear in her heart so she can get up. Then she says, pay means demon. Pay means demon. Mulai means the breast. Nani means poison. Nanji means poison. Undu means ate. Pei mulai nanjundu. Pei mulai nanjundu means one who drank the poison from breast of a demon. What a beautiful way of telling Putana's name here, right? Pei mulai nanjundu kalla. Excuse me. Kalla means evil. Chakadam. So even she said that Pei mulai nanjundu. Hey, see, Krishna drank the poison from a demon, thinking that the girl was staying, sleeping on the bed, she's going to get up, going to be afraid, and immediately she's going to get up and run to the door. She tried this one, but then that girl is still sleeping, still sleeping. Then she went on to another saying, said, Kallat Chakadam, Kallat Chakadam, Kallat here is evil, Chakadam means wheel, Kalak Kariya, destroyed, Kal means feet, Ochi means to kick. Hmm? Now, Krishna kicked a wheel. Kalla Chakra means there is a demon who came in the form of a cart, bullock cart. And when she heard this one, the girl who heard from inside, she said, oh, so what? Krishna has been attacked by the demon in the form of a cart. Oh, don't worry. The girl from inside is telling, Kallachakadam, Kalakariya Kalonji. Oh, Krishna already kicked the demon and is gone. He's got liberated. Don't worry about that demon. He's already. And she again pulled the comforter and then to her face and was sleeping inside. And the girl outside was thinking, what is this? I'm trying to create a fear. I try to get up, tell her that the birds are creeping and the cows are all ready to give milk. She's not getting up. What to do now? She was just thinking like that. Then Pillai எழுந்திராய் பேய்முளை நஞ்சுண்டு கள்ளச்சகடம் கலக்கழைய காலோஞ்சி வெள்ளத்தரவில் துயிலமர்ந்த வித்தினை வெள்ளத் means in the milky ocean. Aravinil means snake. Tuilamaranda was lying down in a yogic pose. Vittinai, who is the source of all sources, source of all life. Ullattu means in the heart, kondu, keeping, mella, gradually or slowly or gently, எழுந்து means to get up. Hari means here, Hari, name of Vishnu is Hari. Yendra saying, pair, great, Aravam here, noise, as we said, Ullam in our heart. Puhundu, getting inside, Puhundu, Ullam Puhundu, Kulindelor Empavai. He is inside our heart, making us cool and calm. That is the word by word meaning. The meaning of the Pasuram is this: the birds are creeping. Can't you hear? In the bird king's temple, the bird's king is Garuda, the king of the king is Vishnu. Therefore, in this Vishnu temple, the thunderous sound of the great white conch, awake, O young maiden, ever contemplating in your mind the one who drank the milk of Putana, the one who with the kick destroyed Sakatasura, the one who is a primal cause of the whole cosmos, and the one who reclined on the serpent in the milky ocean. The sages and the yogis have just arisen slowly from their yoga, loudly chanting the names of Hari, resounding, let that name enter our hearts and refresh us. புல்லும் சிலமிளகான் புல்லரையன் கோயில் வெள்ளை வெடிசங்கன் பேரரவம் கேட்டிலையோ பிள்ளாய் எழுந்திராய் பேய்முளை நஞ்சுண்டு கள்ளச்சகடம் கலக்கழிய காலோஞ்சி வெள்ளத்தரவில் துயிலமர்ந்த வித்தினை உள்ளத்து கொண்டு முனிவர்களும் யோகிகளும் மெல்ல எழுந்தறி என்ற பேரரவும் உள்ளம் புகுந்து குளிந்தேலோர் எம்பாவாய். So let's see the line by line of this beautiful Pasuram. As I said, the girls have got, some of them have got up, especially the leaders of the Gopis. We know who that is. That is Andal. She is walking out to the next door and waking up, saying that it's early in the morning. You should, even the birds have gotten up. She's telling even the birds have gotten up, also gotten up. When she says even also the birds have gotten up and creeping, that means someone would have also gotten up along with the bird or before the bird. Who is that? It's quite obvious that it is the Gopis who's standing right there. She's got up. She has gotten up. Suppose she is also there. So the birds also gotten up means we are also here. The birds is also here. Now it's time for you to get up and we all have to go. At the time she is telling that, no, we cannot get up now. We have still time. These birds are just like you. Why are you saying like me? You are also always thinking about Krishna. Therefore, you didn't have sleep. And the birds like you also did not sleep. Therefore, they are making all the sounds and noises. Therefore, I do not trust what you're saying. It's morning time. But why Andal has to go and wake up other gopis? This is the question. Why can't they themselves get up? Why can't they themselves get up? Now, Acharya has given beautiful explanation here. Why she has to go and wake up the gopis and why he has to gather all these people and go to the Yamuna Nadi. Why can't she simply go by herself? Why can't these gopis can get up by themselves? The Acharya has given beautiful answer to this one. That is going to enter the greater river. Better to have someone, if you go enter into a swimming pool for the first time, which is a big, is very deep, then you take someone's help, or you're entering into a ocean, you take someone's help with you so that They will be there to protect you. They'll be there to save you. And if you're going deeper, they'll pull you out. Right? Therefore, this is an example the Acharya is giving. When we're entering into the greater river, better to have someone for us to hold safely. Now, Krishna is the biggest ocean, Mahanadi, Maharnavam. That means if someone want to enter into Krishna Anubhavam, experience of Krishna's qualities, forms, and names, one may get lost into that ocean. One may get lost into the ocean if they go alone. Therefore, it is advisable that we better go with as many devotees as we could into enter into the Maharnavam. Otherwise, we will be completely lost. Now, it is said if you want to, this is a beautiful explanation given by Pillai Lokacharya, where it says, when the water is only touching our feet, right, no problem. And when the water is touching our knees, still okay, we can walk and go. When the water is touching our waist, well, we can still breathe, we can go further. When the water is touching our neck, no problem, still we can survive. When the water touches, covers our head, top, we are done. We're completely done. We are lost. What they are telling is the Mayanai Mannu Vadamadurai Maindanai. That speaks about the Paratvam, the greatness of Krishna, greatness of Narayana in Vaikunta, Paratvam, greatness of the Lord in the Vaikunta. If we tell someone, Krishna is great. He's been served by hundreds and thousands of Lakshmis, and then all the Vedic mantras are chanted over there in Vaikunta, and in Vaikunta, all the places are Suddha Tattvam, and we can change our form and serve Krishna, and we keep telling all this thing. We don't get that much connected to Narayana and Vaikunta. Definitely we say that he is great. We appreciate it. His paratvam has been appreciated. It is like the water is touching our feet. That much. Then Karunai, if we talk about Vibhishana, where Vibhishana was brother of Ravana, Ravana who kidnapped Mother Sita, and then how Rama gave his Karuna to Vibhishana by accepting him. Then the water has touched our knee. Now, when we think about how Krishna gave himself to Guha. Guha was born in, he was a tribe, right? So he was spending equally with Guha. When we think about that, like we are filling ourselves until our waist. Now, when we understand that the Lord is within our heart, where our heart and we are filled with blood, mucus, urine, bones, and all this abominable thing, we can understand is Vatsalyam. My Krishna is within me. I have everything dirty in my heart, inside me, but is situated inside me. What great is. When we think about it, a little tear comes in our eyes. And that is where we are up to the neck in the Krishna Anubhavam. But then we completely drown into the ocean of Krishna when we think it's Saushiliam. Saushiliam means how approachable, how simple he is, accessible he is. He gave his friendship to Sugriva. He gave friendship to Vibhishana. He considered Vibhishana as one of his brother. He considered Sugriva as one of his brother. He considered Guhana as one of his brother. What great he is! When we understand this part, we completely immerse in Krishna Anubhavam. We are completely lost. Therefore, the first reason is why Andal is gathering all these people is she doesn't want to go alone into the Krishna's experiencing Krishna by herself. Therefore, she's gathering everyone so that she can hold to others. Vaikuntanada, in Vaikuntanada, Paratvam, Pararupam has been explained. The Nityasuris are enjoying over there. They also always do everything in group. Tada sada pashyanti surayaha. They all gather together and chant a Vedic mantra. Even in the spiritual world, They all gather together and serve the Lord in unity. They don't serve everyone, they don't get divided and separated and fight with each other and do services. They all work together and serve together the Lord. So we can see even in Vaikunta, this is happening. That's the second reason why Andal is gathering everyone. The third reason is it is said that if you want to eat something, you don't eat by yourself alone. You eat with others also. You should not be, if you have any nice dish, if you got some prasadam, you don't take the prasadam hiding under your sari or dhoti or chadar and go outside and sit in the car and finish it and come back again inside the temple. We don't do this one. So we get a prasadam, we get something nice, we share with other devotees. Therefore, what Andal is doing here is just doing the same thing. She is going to get Krishna Anubhavam, which is the topmost thing. So she doesn't want to enjoy by herself. Therefore, she wants to get others also with her. Others also with her. And the fourth reason, to attain the Lord, one definitely have to go through Bhagavatas. One cannot attain the Lord directly. They have to approach devotee, and by serving the devotee, by the blessings of the devotees, we can attain the Lord. These are the four reasons. Again, the first reason is the river is so big. Krishna's gunas are so much, we will get lost. Therefore, we need someone with us to hold, so we don't get lost in that Anubhavam. Second reason is, even in Vaikunta, the Nityasuris, they all do together. They serve together the Lord. They don't do it separately. For that reason, we also have to do service together together unitedly. The third reason is, if you're going to get something nice, if you get something nice, you don't enjoy by yourself. You share it with others also. And number four is that we have to approach the Lord through devotees. We cannot go by ourselves. We have learned this in Ramayana, where Vibhishana went through Sugriva and other monkeys to approach the Lord. And also we learned from Ramayana, where Sugriva was defeated, but then when he got the blessings of Lakshmana, then he was able to attain the mercy of Rama, and then Rama killed Vali. Now, what's wrong going directly to the Lord? Everyone may have this question. What is wrong? Why can't I pray to the Lord direct? Why you're putting someone in between as called devotees, guru, acharyas, and why all this intermittent thing? Nowadays, in the consumer world, they're trying to cut down the middle layer. You can directly buy the goods, the products. You don't need to go pay extra money to the in-between brokers. You don't need to do, the brokers are cut, the shops are cut. You can directly order online. You can directly go through and buy the things for the cheaper price, right? When that is there, why can't I directly go to the Lord and pray? Why can't I directly surrender to the Lord? Why I have to have this media, in between mediator what is the need of this thing? We say no, if we say no need of mediator, then see, for a field of education, when we see the field of education, you can see that always there's a teacher. One may say that, well, no, I am doing an online course. I don't have a teacher. Well, who designed that online course? A teacher. The computer does not design by itself a course. It's a teacher who designed the course and made it online, available online to do the online course. Therefore, we can see that for any field in our life, we need to have a teacher. Without a teacher, we cannot have our education completely. That's one reason. Second reason why we have to have a teacher, a guru, acharya in our life is because another beautiful reason is given here. See, in the family life, husband and wife, huh? Husband and wife may have some clash. It's natural as part of a family life. Some days are nice, some days are bad. Some day they talk nicely, some day they don't even talk with each other. Right? This is a joke that's been said that the husband and wife had a argument and they stopped talking to each other. And then husband wrote a note to the wife, tomorrow morning, wake me up at 5 o'clock, because he doesn't want to talk to his wife. So he put a note in front of his wife saying that tomorrow morning you wake up at 5 o'clock. And then it was 6 o'clock. She didn't wake him up. And the husband became so very angry and said, I put a note to you. Didn't you see that? You didn't wake me up? And the wife said, why are you screaming at me? I woke you up. No, you didn't. Look on your bedside. and he sees that there's a note written, wake up, it's 5 o'clock. So, so anyway, so husband and wife sometimes they don't talk. What happens is that the husband calls his son and tells, "Hey, go tell your mom, get ready. We have to go to the shop." And the son goes and tell mom, we have to get ready. We have to go to the shop. And then the moms, if she needs something, go tell your dad to give his credit card. I need to purchase something. So they don't talk with each other, but they send their son to have the communication going on. This we can see. Now, Jivatma and Paramatma, they are not in talking terms. They are not in talking terms. Jivatma want to be independent, and Paramatma is telling, let him come. I am the Supreme Lord. Why should I go to him? Let him come. He will realize, suffer as much, then let him come, then I'll take care of him. So Paramatma is so adamant in his position, and Jivatma is adamant in his position. But Guru comes in between the Paramatma and Jivatma and convenes both of them. Guru says, see, you have been suffering in this world life after life after life after life. The only way that you can get out of this is by surrendering unto the lotus feet of the Lord. How much ever you tried, you know very well, how much you have tried in your life, you are not successful. How much ever you want to be happy in your life, happiness only for some time is temporary. Again, you have to work hard to make the happiness come back again. So you can see it's not permanent. This is all happening because of your karma, and you have to get rid of the karma. For you to get rid of the karma, you need to have the anugraham, kataksham of the Lord. So you please take up Krishna consciousness very seriously. Surrender to the Lord. You are not swatantriya. You are no more independent. You are paratantriya. You are dependent of the Lord. The Guru imparts his knowledge to disciple and gives the knowledge that you're no more swatantriyan. You're not independent. You're paratantriya. You're completely dependent on the Lord. How do you say I'm dependent on the Lord? I studied myself. I graduated. I found job myself. I earning. I go to work. They pay me the salary. Everything is my work. Why do you say God is doing this one? Then Guru says, well, is everything happening as you planned in your life? Of course, some things are happening, but majority of the thing is not happening the way that you want. You wanted to do something, something else happens. That means you should understand someone is controlling all of us above. Sitting above, someone is controlling all of us. We don't have complete power. Do you want to really get old? This disciple is saying, no, I don't know. I want to be young always in my 16 years or in 20 years or whatever. I want to be young. Well, do you have control of it? No, I don't have control. Do you want to be always healthy? Yeah, I want to be healthy. But don't you have disease? Do you have this problem, that problem? Yes. Why don't you control? Body is yours, correct? Yes, this is my body. Then why don't you stop the growing of the body into old? Stop any disease. Can you do that? No, I can't do that. So you can understand you are not swatantriyan. You are not independent. You are depending on someone on your karma. And the karma is all managed by the Supreme Lord. And the Jivatma understands, oh my God, yeah, what you're saying is right. And then Guru goes to Paramatma and says, you see, the whole Vedas is telling you're Karunikan, Dayalu. It's glorifying so much. And in what way you are Dayalu? In what way you're Karnika? You can't even take care of this fallen soul, conditioned soul. You are so adamant in your position. And Vedas are telling you are very, very compassionate, you're tolerant, you're patient, you forgive everyone who fall at your feet. And what are you doing here? Why don't you accept the Jivatma? And Paramatma thinks for a minute. Oh, what this person is telling is very true. I should change myself. I should forgive this fallen soul, this conditioned soul, and accept him. So this is an important role of an acharya, of a guru, to connect the Jivatma and Paramatma by giving the instruction to both Jivatma and Paramatma, to both of them. And the third reason is Sadhu Sangamam. Sadhu Sangamam is, it is very, very important that we can only be saved in the association of the devotees. Because why? Because this is another reason has been given. One time someone asked Ramanujacharya, this samsara is a tree, poisonous tree. It's very dangerous tree. But then there are two fruits. Even in the samsara, the poisonous tree of samsara, there are two fruits. One fruit is the devotees. The second fruit is the Lord. Which fruit would you pick first? And Ramanujacharya said, "What a this is not a great question, but that's a very easy answer. Because a very easy answer, I will pick the devotee fruit. I will pick the devotee fruit first. If the devotee fruit is not available, then I pick the second fruit, which is the Lord. That means the association of the devotees is much more greater and important than the association of the deities or the Lord himself. Only we take association of the deities if we don't have the association of the devotees. These are the reasons why Acharya has given beautifully. These are the reasons why we need to have guru in our life. We need to have devotees in our life. We need to always be in the association of the devotees. Now, next question comes. Why Andal, meaning the Gopi, have to go and wake up these bhaktas? Are they not serious devotees? They are only interested in sleeping for a long time. Why? What's the thing that these people have gotten up? Why are not? Why are not? Why are they are not getting up? Why? Why is that? But the two reasons are the reasons is given that there are two types of devotees. The Lord, the Lord approaches these two devotees in two different ways, and one devotee is called fall into a category called Mohanastram. That is mayakam or in delusion or in a yeah, I can't find the right word to say in English, but they are in a state where they can't even get up because they are so much into Krishna consciousness, in thought of Krishna. They don't think of anything that's happening outside of them. They're so immersed in Krishna thought, they don't even get up. So therefore, these people are that category. Whereas the other one falls into another category, they're active ones. They're very active. They don't go to sleep. They're very active. So both type of devotees are very much needed and very much important. One who's always contemplate inside, meditate on Krishna. The another one is they less meditate on Krishna, but more do on the active side. They're mostly involved in the services. So these are two types of devotees. Therefore, we are not here to tell who is great and who is not great. We are not here to tell that these devotees are sleeping there. But again, we should not imply this particular pasuram into our life, because whom we are talking in this context is all devotees of Krishna who are pure in their consciousness. They are all in Vrindavan, Gokula. But we should not tell I'm sleeping because I'm completely contemplating and meditating on Krishna in my sleep. We know what we are doing when we sleep, what we are thinking in while sleep. So let's not understand and misinterpret and take this and apply into our life, saying I'm sleeping, Prabhu. I'm contemplating on Krishna's pastime, Rasa Leela. Therefore, I'm sleeping. I will not be able to attend Mangalarti. That's not the way that we should apply this one. Pullum Silaminakan, Pullare and Koil, Vellai, Velisingan, Peravam, Ketelayo, Pilla, Yerindira, Paymule, Nanjundu, Kallachakram, Kalakari, Kalonji, Vellatarvi, Tuila Maranda Vitine, Ulatukon Munivargalum Yogigalum, Mella Yerindari and Peravam, Ulatu Puhund, Kulindelo Pavai. Now, Pullum Silamanakan, Pullare and Koil, Pullum, or also the birds. Now, if I say something, Ravi has come. Ravi also has come. That means it's not only Ravi, someone is also coming along with Ravi or been with Ravi, right? That means Pullum Silamanakan, the birds are also creeping. That means we are also here. I don't agree. The person who's from inside is telling that I don't agree that the birds are creeping is because of that reason. And then she says, no, no, even in the temple, the conch shell has been blown. Don't you hear that one? Don't you hear that one? Hari, 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 Hari. The name has been called out. Pullarian Koil, Ari, Pullari. Pullari means Hari means Hari. So when it is said that when we get up in the morning, the first thing that we have to chant 7 times Hari, 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 Hari. Hari Haratti Papani. Therefore, we have to, when getting up in the morning, we have to make a practice that we chant Hari's name. So what this outside girl is telling is, can't you hear Hari's name being chanted? And the girl from inside is telling, Well, it is not morning yet. Allow me to sleep and don't keep coming and disturbing me. And the outside girl is telling, the birds are creeping, which means it's already morning time. They are going to go search for their food. When the birds are making sound, that means they're ready to go look for their food. The inside was telling that I reject the both you and I reject you also. Because you both are hankering for Krishna. Therefore, you didn't have good sleep. Pullum, even the birds got up. And, uh, வெள்ளை வெள்ளை விழிசங்கம் பேரறவும் கேட்டலையோ வெள்ளை விழிசங்கம் பேரறவும் கேட்டலையோ. Now வெள்ளை விழிசங்கம் means the வெள்ளை means fair in color, sangam means conch shell. What it represents is the conch shell represents the omkara, the pranava mantra. When the sound, when it's blown, the sound which is coming out is a omkara sound. Don't you hear that one? Why are you giving, the inside girl is telling, why are you giving all this reason simply? Those people are blowing the conch shell because their service is their service. They have to get up early and they have to go do their service. But we have other service. We still have time to get up. Is you come too early to wake us up. Sometimes in the temples we can see that only pujaris are inside the altar and the temple room. No one is there. It's completely empty. Mangalarti, you go, only pujari will be there and the priest will be doing the harati and no one will be there. Maybe the others are sleeping in the same category because it's not my service today. It is their service. My service only starts at 7 o'clock. Therefore, I can get up at 6:30, 6:45 and take a quick crow shower. Crow shower, they call it crow shower. Means very quick, not at all nice way to take shower. And come out and do my service. Therefore, I can have some extra time to sleep today. Pillai, Parasara Bhattar, who son of Kuratarvan, son of Ramanujacharya. So Parasara Bhattar is saying that Pillai is telling that, but they are not very matured yet. There are different interpretation for this particular Pasuram. So Parasara Bhattar, they are not very much matured yet to understand what the outsider has understood. Now, what did the outsider understood? Now, the outsider was standing outside the gate. They are thinking that, oh, I know why this girl is inside. The girl who is inside is not getting up. She understands Krishna. She understands the greatness of Krishna. She understands the qualities of Krishna. But she failed to understand the greatness of bhaktas, greatness of Krishna bhaktas. That is why she's not getting up and coming outside. Going to the temple is more to do with association of the devotees than associating with Krishna. Because Krishna, you can also have a Krishna Murti or deity at your home. But association of the devotees only we get in temple. But this girl who's sleeping inside looks like she's not understanding the process of bhakti. Process of bhakti is very important to have the association of the devotees. She knows who Krishna is, but she knows that she understands what Krishna's greatness is, but she's not understanding greatness of devotees. So the outside girl is telling why we are outside. You should understand why we are standing outside. We want your association. We want your association. So you should come out and give your association and also take our association. Take our association. So the outside girl is trying to convince so many ways. Pullum Silamilakan, Pullari and Koil, Vellai, Velisangam, Peraravum, Ketelayo, Pillai. Oh girl, Yerundirai, Yerundirai. She's telling, please get up. It's getting late. We'll be super late. Then the inside girl is still not getting up. Then they change the course of action. The people who are standing outside, they change the course of action, thinking that the only way to wake up these girls who are sleeping on the bed, doesn't want to get up out of the bed, is giving them some shock treatment. So they will rush out. The best shock treatment that we can give to them is telling some danger has come to Krishna. Unless we tell that, they will not get out of Krishna. Because what? They are not non-devotees. They are a great devotees. Unless and until you tell them there's danger to Krishna, they will not get out of the bed. So let's do some other approach. Then she says, Pillai, Yerundirai. And she's telling, no, I'm not going to get up. Now she says, Peimulai Nanjundu. Peimulai Nanjundu. Peimulai Nanjundu. Now she's telling, no, you know what has happened? What's happened? She said, what's happened? Krishna has drunk poison. Krishna has drunk poison. You have to get up now. We have to save Krishna. The inside girl is now she's telling, come on. That is old story. What I telling now? That's the old story. Krishna not only drank the poison, he also drank the life of Putana. It's all old story. It's all gone. Why are you worried about that one? We all know the Putana story, so we are not going to get into the story of Putana here. Then, then the Gopi thought, now let's say something else. Then she says, Pillai எழுந்திராய் பேய்முலை நஞ்சுண்டு கள்ளச்சகடம் கலக்கழிய காலோஞ்சி கள்ளச்சகடம் கள்ளச்சகடம் கலக்கழிய காலோஞ்சி. You know what has happened? Krishna has grown. When I said Putana came, you said he was only a baby. Now he's no more baby. He's grown little bit, few more months older. Now there's a demon. The demon has taken a form of a bullock cart, and he's trying to attack Krishna. And then at that time, the Gopi is sleeping inside. She said, well, that is also an old story. Kalla Chagadam, Kalakariya Kalonji, he's already kicked it and knocked it off. No need to worry about that. See how this beautiful thing is. This is how one should meditate on Krishna. This is how one has to converse with other devotees, not to talk unnecessary, unwanted things. Talk about Krishna's qualities, talk about Krishna's devotees' qualities, talk about Krishna's names and his pastimes. This is what we need to do. That's why Krishna very nicely said, my devotees must always think about me, chant about me, and talk out my glories. In that way, they'll be very happy all the time. And if they do so, Janma Karma Chame Divyam, Evam Yo Veti Tattutaha, Tektwadeham Punarjanma, Naiti Mams, Iti So Archana. They will come back to me, don't need to worry about anything else. Then goes on with another Vellat Taravil, Tuilamaranda Vittinai, the one who is cause of all causes, the cause of all causes, who lying on the the Milky Ocean. Milky Ocean, Patkadal in Tamil, it's called Patkadal. He is a vitt, he is a seed of all other avatars. He is lying down over there. Why she's telling this one? Now, all this point, she was trying to wake her up and she was not getting ready. She was not willing to get up. Then she gave a shock treatment that Putana came, Satakasura came. And then once she when she said that, still she was not getting ready. But then the girl inside was thinking, what? I said that Krishna killed Putana, but nevertheless, Krishna consumed the poison. So I'm just worried. What will happen to Krishna? The girl who's sleeping inside, she's thinking in this way, what will happen to Krishna? He drank the poison, though he killed Putana. To make her comfortable, console her, then the girl who is outside, she's telling, Vellat Taravil Tuilamaranda Vittinai. Don't worry. I know what you're thinking. Though you're not coming outside, I understand what you're thinking. Don't worry that Krishna would drank the poison. Now, after that, he went and lie down on a white bed. Therefore, the poison is removed. What do you mean by that? Well, there is a saying in Tamil, Mullai Mullal Edukkanum, meaning that if you've been pierced by a thorn, you use another thorn to pull that other thorn out. Likewise, since Krishna has taken the poison, you need to have another powerful poison to remove that poison. What Krishna did after taking the poison of Putana, he went and lied down on Anantasesh. Who is Anantasesh? King of all poisons, king of all the snakes, right? Therefore, this poison, when he slept over there, and that poison negated each other. Therefore, Krishna is doing well. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. Kallachakadam kalakariya kalonji வெள்ளத்தரவில் துயிலமர்ந்த வித்தினை உள்ளத்து கொண்டு முனிவர்களும் யோகிகளும். The Lord who is situated in the heart of his devotees. Munivargalum, yogigalum. Munivargal means those who mananasilaga muniyaga. Those who meditate, contemplate on the Lord are called munis. And those who get into the action, perform action, are called yogis. Munis, they contemplate, meditate. Yogis, they engage in the service of the Lord. They are in full-time action. These two types of categories of people we can always see everywhere, wherever we go. Some people are not interested to participate in reading Bhagavad Gita, participating in Tiruppavai, participating in chanting, participating in services. They're not interested in anything, but they want to sit by themselves and close their eyes and meditate. They've been meditating on Krishna, Krishna's pastime, Krishna's beautiful smiling face, his lotus feet. They'll be meditating on Krishna, but they're not interested in getting engaged into action. Whereas the other categories of people, they run here and there, they make big sound, they do everything, they take up hundreds and thousands of services, but less they meditate on Krishna. They're not interested in, if you tell them, Prabhu, settle down, come. Why don't you come to my house? You and I sit and chant one round of mala for 10 minutes. Would you please, Prabhu, please don't call me. I cannot sit in one place. You give me some service, I will do it. But coming and sitting and chanting 16 rounds and sitting and hearing lectures, that doesn't fascinate me. I'm not much interested into that one. So two type of people, one who is interested in service only, the another one is interested only in contemplating by themselves on Krishna's pastime. Both are great, by the way. Both are nice. Both are wonderful. But as a practicing devotee, we try to incorporate both into our practice. We also have to engage in service. We also have to think about Krishna. Right? It will come. Naturally, it will come. But we also have to do this one. Therefore, what has been told here is, Ullattu kondu munivargalum yogigalum. Munivargal means who dhyana, who meditates, and yogigal who gets engaged in both the things. Both the things. Ullattu kondu, in their heart, the Lord is situated. In their heart, the Lord is situated. Mella எழுந்தரி என்ற பேரறவும். Hari, 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 Hari. What they are doing is, in their heart, they are chanting the name of Krishna. And also, as you can see, some of them are chanting there, sitting and chanting in the morning. Some of them are chanting the name and walking towards the temple. Both of them are chanting. One is only sitting and chanting. Another one is getting up and walking to the temple. While they're walking to the temple, they're also chanting. Mella எழுந்தரி. When you get up, they also got up slowly, because it is said that when you get out of the bed, you cannot rush yourself. You have to slowly turn around and slowly get up. You should not jerk and get up. It's not good for the system. Even scientifically, it's not good for the system. Therefore, it has to be slow. Slow doesn't mean after 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I've been trying to slowly get up from the bed, Prabhu, but I heard this lecture this morning. Therefore, I'm getting up slowly. That's not the message. When you decide to get up, you just carefully get up in a side wise and get up. And then after you get up, you don't run away. You stand for a second and then put the next step. And before you step also on the ground, there are mantras that we chant to seek the forgiveness of Bhuma Devi, because we are going to step on her. We seek forgiveness. And then when we go to the shower, we again seek the blessings of all the holy river, and then we take shower. The entire process is just not simply taking shower. Getting up from the bed, we think about Krishna. Putting our step on the ground, thinking about Krishna. When you're going to take shower, again think about Krishna. When you go and put the food into your mouth, think about Krishna. So it's all Krishna consciousness. Only thing is, we have to incorporate in our life. We really have to incorporate in our life. Now, sometimes it is said that, anyway, that's fine. மெல்ல எழுந்தரி என்ற பேரறவும் உள்ளம் புகுந்து குளிந்தேலோர் எம்பாவாய். உள்ளம் புகுந்து குளிந்தேலோர் எம்பாவாய். When the Lord situated in the heart, when we start chanting the name of the Lord, we become in bliss. We become very, very happy. And that happiness we get from the Lord himself. So this is a beautiful sloka. Pullum silaminagan. புல்லும் சிலமினகான் புல்லறையன் கோயில் வெள்ளை விழிசங்கம் பேரறவும் கேட்டிலையோ பில்லா எழுந்திராய் பேய்முளை நஞ்சுண்டு கள்ளச்சகடம் கலக்கழிய காலோஞ்சி வெள்ளத்தரவை துயிலமர்ந்த வித்தினை உள்ளத்து கொண்டு முனிவர்களும் யோகிகளும் மெல்ல எழுந்தறி என்ற பேரறவும் உள்ளம் புகுந்து குளிந்தேலோர் எம்பாவாய். Now we'll go to the deeper meaning of this particular pasuram. The meaning is that the devotees are filled with all wonderful qualities. If you are not able to see the good qualities of the devotees, the fault is not on that particular devotees, the fault is within us. Therefore, we have to become more purified to understand the qualities of other devotees. This is how we have to think. But we should not think the other way. That is, these people are not seeing good thing in me. how great I am. They are all fallen devotees. They are all fallen souls. They only see bad in me. But I am Satvikam. I am a great devotee. I do all the services. I chant. I help others. None of these things are seen by these people. My God, they are all fallen souls. We should not think like that. We should not think great about ourselves. But other devotees have to think great about us. But we have to think always lower than anyone else. So the devotees are filled with good qualities, with all in mode of goodness. They raise from their bed to perform their daily service according to their varna and ashram, according to the service that's been given to them. Whatever the service is given to them, they according to that, according to the age, they perform their service. How do they perform the service? Not at 10 o'clock, not at 8 o'clock, not after having their breakfast and come and do the service. Nothing like that. The first thing is the beauty of the devotee is getting up in the morning. If you're not even able to get up in the morning, then we are not serious in our life. We pretty much see not serious in our life. We have to get up in the morning. That means we have to plan our previous day well. We have to go to bed early. If you want to go to the bed early, that means you cannot eat at 10 o'clock and go to bed at 10:30. It is not good. Why it's not good? You cannot have good proper sleep and the system is to be completely disturbed. Therefore, we have to have our dinner earlier. If at all anyone has plans to have dinner, they have to have dinner earlier, give enough time to go to bed. That means the whole day, previous day, has to be planned well in such a way we can go to bed early. Why? So that we can get up early and perform our services starting from chanting. So, devotees means this quality, this behavior must be there. If you're still sleeping, we can't say anything about those devotees. It is very difficult. They have to work on basics first, the foundation first, fundamental first. Therefore, the devotees are filled with the qualities of goodness means this is also part of it where you're getting up in the morning. They raise from the bed to perform their services. While raising, they chant the holy name of the Lord. They don't tell that, oh my God, even on Saturday morning, I have to get up and come to this Tiruppavai at 5 o'clock. I have to attend at 5 o'clock, means I have to get up at 4 o'clock and get ready and then come and sit over here. It's, oh my God, why can't they only keep it for 5 days in a week? Why also on Saturday and Sunday? At least this guy should understand to give us some time to sleep, extra sleep on weekends. So you should not cry and get up. We have to happily get up. Okay, today is another day. Today is the 6th day of Tiruppavai. I'm happy to join and hear Tiruppavai. Tomorrow, I'm waiting for tomorrow's morning. I'm just waiting when it's going to be tomorrow morning to understand what's going to happen next in the next door. So that is enthusiasm that we have to have when we get up in the morning. While rising, therefore we have to chant the holy name of Krishna. Oh, living entity, the new or noise in devotion service. Can't you hear the loud voice of the acharyas preaching to their disciple about the meaning of the middle letter in Pranava? U, A, U, Ma. What U represents? U represents I am servant, slave of Paramatma. A represents Vishnu. Ma represents Jivatma, who represents servitude or slavery or servant. That means we should remember that I am servant of Krishna. Servant does not enjoy life. Servant serve the master. So we have to understand we are not here to enjoy our life to the best. But whatever Krishna gives us for our enjoyment, we use that things in service of Krishna, and Krishna is happy, we are happy. So this is how we have to get up in the morning, arise, O living entities. We have to get up early morning. The acharyas are telling, the devotees are telling, Munivargalum, Yogigalum, they are all telling, get up, a living soul, get up. This is the auspicious time for worshipping Krishna, not after sunrise. Before sunrise, we have to start worshipping Krishna. The sacred name of Hari chanted by Munis and Yogis, that Hari who will shower his grace on us by destroying our selfish desire, Kama and Krodha, anger, and the sinful activities which result from these negative emotions. We are all doing all of sinful things. Why? Because of those two things, Kamam and Krodha. It's exactly what Arjuna asked Krishna, Chanchalam hi manah Krishna. Manas is so chanchalam Krishna. One time I like to chant, one time I like to sit and hear attentively. Sometimes I don't want to join these classes. I don't want to chant. I just simply want to do nothing, just sleep. just not do anything. Manas is so chanchalam, very chanchalam. And sometimes I want to engage in service when I'm happy in mood. My mood is happy. I want to do all services. I give a lot of donation because something nice happened in my life. Something nice happened in my life. But we don't want to do something because something is not going well in our life. Therefore, Prabhu, I will come to the temple when things settle down. When things are not doing well in my life. I don't have, I've been not been picked by the lottery visa. I don't have an H1. I couldn't find a husband, suitable husband. I don't find a suitable wife. I don't have a children yet. I've been married for so many days. I don't have a children. When things settle down in my life, I promise you, I guarantee you, I will become serious in Krishna consciousness. Well, those are all, that shouldn't wait for this one. That is, shouldn't be waiting for that one. Right? So we give reasons. Whom are we trying to fool? We are fooling ourselves. That's all it is. We are fooling ourselves. Therefore, we should understand the karma and krodha. It keeps coming and going. Therefore, Arjuna is telling Krishna, it's just I'm just bombarded by this one karma and krodha, what to do? And Krishna is telling that is the problem. That is where the problem is. You have to completely destroy that one. How do I destroy this one? Well, chant Hari, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare, Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare, Hare. Well, what happens if I chant the holy name of the Lord? You know what's going to happen. The Lord who is sitting or lying on the Ananta Sesha, on the Milky Ocean, will be pleased by your chanting and your services, and then he will help you to remove the karma and krodha. And once the karma and krodha is gone, then you will be in bliss. You will be in happy bliss. Bliss means you're not that enjoying oneself as Atma. Bliss is totally different. That means for devotees, bliss means doing eternal devotion service to Krishna without any conditions. That is the anandam that we get. புல்லும் சிலமினகான் புல்லரையன் கோயில் வெள்ளை விழிசங்கன் பேரரவும் கேட்டிலையோ பிள்ளாய் எழுந்திராய் பேய்முளை நஞ்சுண்டு கள்ளச் சகடம் களக்கழிய காலோஞ்சி வெள்ளத்தரவில் துயிலமர்ந்த வித்தினை உள்ளத்து கொண்டு முனிவர்களும் யோகிகளும் மெல்ல எழுந்தறி என்ற பேரரவும் உள்ளம் புகுந்து குளிந்தேலோர் எம்பாவாய். So this Gopi was inside, she got up, she got ready, she came out and joined this group. Now with that Gopi, they are going to the next door. And that will be the seventh Pasuram, Kishu Kishendrungum Anai Chatan. Another beautiful Pasuram. Let's wait to see what's happening over there. Thank you all very much. Hare Krishna. See you all tomorrow, 5 o'clock.